make a living off this shit. Like, these boys show me you can get a check. Every month we dropping music for the butts, baby. You heard? For the butt, for the butt, for the butt, for the butt. Just put your head down and do the work. I'm chasing the freedom to be me, the freedom to be creative. The best thing God ever made was the next day. Claro que con la vaina Primo 809 over here. I'm an international artist, personality, entertainer. I'm from the Dominican Republic, but I live over here in New Jersey. And I'm over here with SL Creatives. So honestly, I got started in music. I want to say I've been doing music since I was a little kid. Desde que yo era chamaquito, a mí me gustaba la música, pero nunca había tenido la oportunidad de grabar hasta que me mudé para acá, para New Jersey. Gracias a Dios, cuando yo estaba in high school. I made my first song in 2015, however, I didn't put anything out until 2018. Yeah, gracias a Dios, you know, like I just started moving around, you know, like seeing different circles, you know, different creatives, you know, linking up with people, actually collaborating, you know, and putting on for the city. And that's where we are, that's why we're here today. Well, thank God I'm able to consider myself as a successful person because I've done everything I wanted to do in life and a little bit more. Honestly, like I didn't even think I would do some of the things I'm doing right now. So to be honest, this is just beyond my expectations. To me, success is just being able to not worry about your next meal and just, you know, be with your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And just make sure that you got a roof to live in and that you got transportation, bro. That's it. Like, that's all you need. There's been a lot of hard times in the music industry, in the music game or whatever, you know, like this is not a game for the weak. To be honest, if you in this business, you gotta be persistent, consistent, and you honestly just gotta be hard-headed. You feel me? You just gotta have hope. Hope is the last thing you lose. But the biggest blow to me as an artist was when my man's Ron Savage got taken from us, you know, God rest his soul. You know, after the situation happened, you know, Ron Savage is not with us anymore, and after that, I just didn't see no point in making music anymore. However, because we do what we do, we still able to keep his name alive, and I'm able to talk about Ron Savage, you feel me? I love you, baby boy. I think my sanity sometimes. Cause in this game, you really gotta be delusional, to be honest. And if you're just not the Lulu, bro, you're not gonna go nowhere. It's been mad times que uno tiene que aguantar pila de mierda y pila de vaina, pero if you just stay persistent, you know what I'm saying, and you just keep your dignity, you'll be alright. The first time I actually made money off of it, I realized that not only I can make money being a creative, you know, like, cause you know, like the money was never the goal for me. To me, like I just wanted to make music, I just wanted to be on stages or whatever. However, you know, like it's becoming a source of income that's increasing, you know, as the days go by. And also it's a form of legacy, you feel me? Cause the day I'm not here anymore, you know, my music's still gonna live on. You know, as if y'all fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, then don't bump it. You feel me? Honestly, I hope they feel joy. I hope they can forget about their problems. I hope they can just party, to be honest. I hope they want to shake their ass. I hope they want to grind on a little, you know, bad thing, you feel me? Because me and 809, we made music for the butts. That's what we do. Music for the butts, you feel me? Because we in Jersey. For the butt, 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 for the butt. Yo, shout out my boy 809. My Hardy 809 is also a big part of like why I never quit. To be honest, but 809 was the first person to actually show me you can make a living off this shit. Like, these boys show me you can get a check. You feel me? And honestly, I'm gonna be forever grateful because he always pushed me to be my best self. 809 is probably the only person that told me, yo, that shit do. And I respect him for that and I love him for that, you feel me? To be honest, if it wasn't for 809, bro, I probably wouldn't even be here. Like, I got to skip a lot of steps because of 809. Authenticity. If you're authentic and you're not faking the funk, or you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just keep being you, you can be you forever. If you doing a gimmick, you're eventually gonna get tired of it. And then when it doesn't work for you, it's gonna be super frustrating because you stop being yourself to do something that doesn't work. So imagine that. A lot of people might get scammed. A lot of people get taken advantage of in this industry. You know, you gotta be aware. You gotta respect yourself. You gotta love yourself. If you don't love yourself as an artist and you don't respect your value, people are gonna take advantage of you. Just make sure that everything is I want to say relationship oriented. Make sure you have a good relationship in this business and make sure everything is reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you bring as much to the table as much as they bring you to your table. So basically what we're doing right now, every month we're dropping music for the butts, baby. You heard? Every month we got a single. Last single was Tana, you feel me? Ando buscando una mala. You feel me? You gotta look it up. And last single was Bandido, you feel me? Next single is a surprise. Honestly, I'm beyond grateful with everything that's going on in my life, and I was grateful before I even had anything. Thank God with this music stuff, I've been able to go to London, Canada, DR, Brazil, Colombia, France, Spain, and that's just of the music. You know what I'm saying? So now imagine that your talent can actually allow you to see the world. Honestly, I'm chasing freedom. I'm chasing the freedom to be me, the freedom to be creative, the freedom to go everywhere I want. You know, and it was a hard process. It was a hard transition because, for example, when you go from a 9 to 5 to a business and then you actually leveraging your talent for your business, you know, like once you're a business owner, it's like ups and downs, you know, there's no security. Blessing that I've been able to transcend into my freedom, into the path I actually want to follow and actually dedicate more time to the music. You gotta be nice to everybody. You gotta be nice to everybody. And I'm not saying it because I learned it from experience, because my parents did teach me that you have to be nice to anybody, anytime, anywhere, no matter who they are. There was actually a lot of people that was gatekeeping, and now that the game don't change on them, you know, and it's, you know, like other people, you know, with the talent is, you know, coming up and they don't need the gatekeepers or whatever. Now they don't fell off because they was nasty to people, you feel me? The best thing God ever made was the next day. Get up, work out, do your routine, and just put your head down and do the work. And eventually when you look up, you're gonna see how far ahead you are. The worst thing is that it takes time, but the best thing is that time passes anyways. Shout out to SO Creatives, this is Primo 09 con la vaina, international figure. I love you.